Pressure Washing Institute, contractors first. I'm here tonight with Trudy Wickham, man. We're going to call it Wickham Wednesday. We decided we got Tuesday with Torna Benny. Now we're going to have Wednesday with Wickham. Trudy,
yes.
Tell everybody a little bit about the show. I know below me is one of the prizes. This is a custom-made prize, right? You got a custom-made prize.
It is custom for Panhandle, and I just want to keep it. Look how beautiful.
Well, maybe he'll make you an extra one.
Oh my God, I'm jealous. I have to give it away. I want to give it away. This is beautiful. He sent me a picture, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need. Can I get 5 of them? I mean, one for every rig. I need one. No, it's going to be a great event. I've already got a lot of hustle and chatter about it. Like people asking, where is it? How much does it cost? It doesn't cost anything. It's free. I don't think education.
But let's talk about that. John said last night that he thought it was probably like the value of the event was probably like what, 1,100, I think he said, or something like that. One thing you got to remember, Trudy, is your event last year was free, but you and I both know it's not free.
No.
You paid for the event. Some of your exhibitors paid for the event by, getting money to get in the booth and stuff like that. All of the instructors spent $2,000 or $3,000, some of them of their own money. You had 15 or 20 people come on down. That's like a $35,000 or $50,000 event. When you start thinking about the total encompassing the expense. So nothing's really free. But the great thing is all these great instructors. And I'm going to ramble on here because I'm going to tell you this right now. They're out there willing to do it for free. You had the industry renowned experts. Let's do this. Judd, he's an expert at what he does. I mean, he knows what he's doing. Bojo Setti was there, right? Greg was there. Caleb Roth is the industry guru for wood. I mean, he is the guy. There's nobody better to learn this stuff from. You were there. Shane was there. Leon Johns was there. All these people. I mean, am I forgetting somebody? Jerry McMillan. There's nobody that does what Jerry does. There's probably no one in the industry that's better than Jerry at what he does.
Howard at EcoChem did a great demonstration for their product.
He didn't do a demonstration, though. Yeah. We were teaching people how to use these things properly. Really, when we misuse the word demo sometimes, there's not demoing going on. No. This is instruction, guys.
Yes,
this is full-fledged instruction that's happening. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy to think. It's why it was the largest contractor training event. It was the largest. Tell Shane I said, hey.
Okay.
Is he there?
No. Hopefully not. He was in the shower just a second ago, so we don't need that.
You were looking up the other way. I thought maybe it was Shane.
No, I was reading who was here. Ryan's here, Papon's here, and there's a Facebook user here. Hey, Facebook user, I don't know who you are.
Yeah, that's the Facebook user is me. Hey, where's my Halloween mask? I guess I should have got a Halloween mask on.
I have a really cute goldfish one.
I think we can keep talking, but I want to go ahead and pull this move. I want to see if this works since I learned how to do that.
Look how pretty that is.
I learned how to do that. There it is, guys. That's one of the major prizes. Of course, there's a lot of other prizes. We're not going to talk about the other prizes tonight because we don't have photos of them yet, but we get photos as we go on. This show is on January 18th and 19th. It's completely a free show. There's only one paid course, and that's not even on. It's not even on the same property. John does the garage cleaning class completely off property at another resort. I should have got pictures next week when we do this. I'm going to pull pictures of this place up. You know what I mean? People need to know how beautiful this place is. It's a gated community. You have to come through a guard station. It's got its own little place where we go. It's got like all the shops and whatnot. And we decided we're going to go ahead and go back there on the first night. We're going back there, right? The night of the event.
Yes.
What are the places that are down there? That you guys got a lobster place, a pizza place?
We got Crazy Lobster Bar and Grill. We got Hammerheads. We got Roberto's Pizza. There's so many restaurants down there. There's stores. There's a zip line. There's so much to do there. I don't know if the ice skating rink is.
That's it, man. I'm going to do the zip line if they let me. No, they won't let me.
Michael Brown. And Alejandro's there. Hey, guys. So, yeah, it was a great event. We were so happy. Hey, Ron said, hey, Shane.
Hey.
You got your clothes on? Oh, he said he
I
don't
can
have his
hear him.
clothes on. He's
Hey,
not coming.
hey,
So yeah, it was hey Richard Health. So hopefully I've
Richard,
got
what's
a
up,
lot of
guys? What's
interest.
up?
A lot of
So,
interest on
and
this
we
event.
forgot, and we forgot, like, so not only is this a free event, which is not really free. I mean, it's cost thousands and thousands of
Yeah.
dollars, and the value of your ticket is being paid for by Panhandle and the other exhibitors virtually. This is an $1,150, $1,500 value for 2 days. And on top of it, you, Trudy, you're the only one in the industry that's doing what you're doing for the industry, and explain to some of these guys that are on right now what it is that you're doing. Because I don't think a lot of, we talked about this earlier. As much as we keep talking about this paint thing, we're still finding hundreds and hundreds and thousands of guys that don't understand it. And then what happens? It happens to them, and then they search you up and find you and then go, hey, I've been doing this research. Why did this happen to me? We really want to be proactive and get this out there so contractors don't get bit trying to, basically having paint failure issues. So tell these guys about what you've done in the industry. And now, on top of it, wait a second. You went to the Power Clean Convention, which had 4 major organizations: CETA, IWCA, UMCC, PWNA. Power Clean is the cleaning equipment trade organization. You saw that floor there. Massive, right? Massive.
It was massive.
They
Huge.
invited you to come and speak on this very issue. It's the industry painting issues. There's no other authority in the industry than Trudy at this point on that. Go ahead and tell them, Trudy.
Well, I started. Let me go back to what happened. We were pressure washing. We own a pressure washing business. In 1 month, we changed 2 homes. One was a $5 million home, was a $500,000 home. It would have cost me $77,000 to repaint these 2 houses in 1 month. In 1 month, $77,000. Could you imagine $77,000 in 1 month? So after the first one, I got really confused because we're educated. We have the top of the line equipment, and we're trained. We know. And so I wanted to dig in and find out what was going on. And then while I started this, there was a second house that changed. And I was like, okay, this is crazy. I've never had this happen. And I was just so confused on what was going on. And so I started digging in, asking questions, and comes to find out there's something in the paint. Now, everybody mentions one paint manufacturer. It is not one paint manufacturer. In my last test, I found another manufacturer that changed. It is a pigment, people. It's not the paint. It's a pigment. This pigment can be put in any paint. It could be contractor grade. It could be high-end paint. It can be put in any paint to make the color you're desiring. Is it one color pigment? I don't know. I know the magenta is a big one, but I'm still searching for answers. I've got a lot of money, a lot of time in testing these products. I've probably tested 12 paint manufacturers. I've probably tested 60 chemicals. That's a lot of money and time for me, but I don't want any other contractor to go through what I went through. And it's happening a lot. It's happened across the nation in different countries. I've heard of one guy reached out from New Zealand. So it's crazy. And then I tracked the timeline back to, and it was 2005. 2005 is when the furthest I tracked it back. And then I got my hands on one of the pigments and I printed out the SDS sheets, and it was manufactured in 2005. So I was like, oh my gosh, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of houses painted with this paint. So you just got to test everything. And we can't make the paint manufacturers change their formula. We cannot do that. That is not our fault. I mean, that's not our place to do that. But what my goal is to educate contractors and let them know exactly what to look for, how to test. And then my goal is to make us not liable for this, because right now we're liable. We're liable to repaint these houses. And I don't want us contractors liable because we were the last one to touch it. And we're washing at industry standards. So for years I've been digging into this. I've had doors slammed in my face, and now I'm kind of getting answers, but it's a lot of work to get these answers, and a lot of people won't talk to you because they don't want to be the liable one. So I'm out there. I'm doing what I can to
Now,
protect contractors, but I'm also educating.
without using names, right?
Mhm.
Some guys have gotten paint and labor. Sometimes they've gotten it done. Some guys have just gotten paint. Now it seems that they're closing up altogether and really
Mhm.
just not. They're just not taking any responsibility for this, right? I mean,
Right,
they're basically just saying, "Hey, man, we're not doing this. We're not going to be responsible for this." Um, and we also know, and we can say this with clarity, they've changed what their requirements are on their websites as far as
right.
the cleaning process goes. Is that correct?
Exactly. When I first looked into this and I started asking questions, all of a sudden their verbiage changed on their website.
Right. I mean, it's kind of it's kind of like wild that's happened. I mean, really, as far as I mean, they just went like a complete 360 at what they did. Once we can say for certain that they recommended the standard way we
Hmm.
clean to be used in the cleaning process. Now they're basically saying, well, they're not saying don't do that yet. And that's was something we want to really walk tender footed with, because we don't want to be that person that says, hey, and I guess we got to heed this warning to people about this painting issue. You don't want to go blaming them necessarily and trying to put so
Right.
much heat on them, because we don't want to drive them to put out a national bulletin through their association saying, hey, no more using the standard, what the industry considers the standard of cleaning. You know what I mean? We don't want them to go
No,
against that completely, because that'll cause a huge problem. Huge problem.
it will. And I downstream 99.9% of the time. That's what I do. Um,
I love when you say that, because I don't think a lot of people and when Judd said, hey, I want to do the gadgets class thing, and he says I'm going to do this because that, it was really a big deal, because him
right.
and I were like, we know so many people, our comrades that have been doing this for 5-10 years,
Hmm.
and they didn't know what downstreaming was, when 98% of the industry downstreams. By the way, at the event, you're going to learn how to downstream XJet.
Hmm.
You're going to learn everything. There's going to be literally probably every type of pump that you can actually see. Also, Leon Johns, he's pretty famous in the industry, and I mean, single-handedly, I think he brought that the gas pump back to life. We've seen you've been around long enough, Trudy. We've seen that gas pump
Yeah.
come, we've seen it go, we've seen it come, and we've seen
Yeah.
it go. I mean, it comes and it goes. It looks like it's here to stay now. I don't know if they've made it a lot better or if it's any better, but some guys are having luck with it. And I'll tell you what I found out in my personal thing with the gas roof pump with the diaphragm. If a guy is using that pump and he's also using it to rinse, it seems that they do not ever have any problems. But if they're just shooting chlorine out of it and they
Hmm.
just they never or forget to rinse it, these are the guys that always have the problem. And typically it happens right away. The diaphragm just falls apart,
Yeah.
leaks, and just it just winds up being a bad situation.
Hey, Mal
Gary
and Brad and Gary.
Babcock, Brad, male GTV, whoever that is. And then I guess we got some girls on here, but I can't find them to throw them out because I don't know what platform they're coming on from.
Well, if
And by
anybody
the
wants a
way,
private
I
photo,
I want to congratulate you, Trudy. What am I
yes,
going to congratulate you on?
being vendor of the year
Your
from the Power Wash
Pressure
Bros.
Washing Bros Vendor of the Year. Again, second year in a row. Nobody can beat you. You won by like what? Three times the margin, something
Yeah,
like that. I mean, it was pretty crazy stuff. So
I think it was the.
congratulations on that.
I think it was the ghost poop this time.
And here's another
But
one. I'm the same way,
Yeah.
downstreaming 99.9% of the time, guys. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys this. And I'm just going to give you this. I did the math, okay? I did the math. If you're downstreaming, you're going to use an average of about $8,000 worth of, and this is at old prices because I can't give the new prices. It would be, the new prices would even be way higher. But downstreaming versus that, it is at least, it's more than a 2-to-1 margin in what you're going to use in chemicals. 2-to-1. And you're still, let me ask you, are you going to still achieve the same results with downstreaming versus with an applicator, with a direct applicating pump?
Yeah.
I mean, you can get the same results, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel that I'm more efficient. I can get in and out faster by downstreaming, maybe because that's what I'm used to. But we got Daniel and TC's on now. Hey guys. So, I mean, the outcome's the same. There's no wrong way. There's no wrong way.
No, there's no wrong way. But my point is on this is you're over 2 times the amount of cost in chemicals versus downstreaming and direct application, which is incredible. It winds up being, and I did this on old pricing, it was a $20-some thousand a year chemical bill versus an $8,000 chemical bill. You're talking almost 3 times. It was just shy of 3 times as much money in chemicals, which, and guys always go, well, but if I'm doing that many houses, I'm going to be, I'm fine. And I'm sure you are. You're going to make a lot of profit. But what happens when you start talking about that's 10 rigs? You know what I mean? And you're 10 rigs in, you could spend $250,000 or $50,000 in chemicals. Right. I mean, it's a lot of money. And like I said, just to achieve the same thing, man, here we go. Another testimonial, downstreaming for life.
Yep.
That's
Joshua
good. Downstreamers ring in, and I want to mention something. What is the name of Judd's box? What's the name of it, Trudy?
The Flow Pro.
The Flow Pro. The Flow Pro. And I've got one, and I haven't used it yet. I got to get that thing on there before the show and use it.
We've got 5.
I shouldn't say I don't have one. I've never used it. I've used it many a times right by the master himself when we're doing demos, and he hits that button for me, and we show everybody how well it works. And it is really, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're a downstreamer and you don't have a Flow Pro, it's ridiculous silly. You want to talk about the time savings and the money? It's unbelievable.
Shane was on a beach house, 3rd story, on the beach side on a 3rd story balcony, and he went boop and turned his chemical off. You know how much time that saves, except for running up and down? Because a lot of those you can't use high pressure. They got fans, they got knickknacks, they got security cameras. You don't want to use that high pressure and blast everything. So he's able, from the front of the beach side of the house, 3rd story balcony, to his truck that's on the street, hit a button, turn his chemical off.
And look what I did. Look at that. Look at that. The event, guys, January 18th and 19th. Register at National Cleaning Expo. Miramar Beach, Florida, guys. And it is, that word says free. It is free.
And even if you came this past January, we have new trainers. We've got new speakers. We've got some more exciting things I'm working on. So even if you did come this past January, come see me again.
You know what? Even if it was the same old boring show, we'll make it interesting.
Oh, I know. And we wouldn't have one of these. I'd have to take this home because nobody would want it.
I know Ed's coming. I know Ed's coming because he's going to be the nighttime entertainment. We got another guy, birthday week, I guess. So we're going to have a lot of guys coming to celebrate birthdays.
Awesome.
I'm having trouble, Trudy, at a customer's house. It's Antonio Curry. Okay, so that's
I'll message you tomorrow, Antonio.
There you go. Always helping out. Always helping out. See, Trudy, I told you it wasn't going to be that long tonight. We're at 20 minutes, man. 20 minutes. If there's something you want to say about something about the show, let's just do it and get it over with. You're going to have a guy coming for hood cleaning, right?
Yes.
We're going to have Jerry do something a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to handle the reclaim and the concrete cleaning out on that back pad this time. What else are we doing? We forgot Ryan Cash is coming with that roof tech
Brian
machine.
Cash.
He's coming, and he might not be in Trudy's stable because this is a one vendor show type of thing. But the one thing about Ryan Cash, he's a class act guy, and this technology that they have is completely something that is different, and nobody has this. Nobody has this. I think some other players in the game are going to start building it.
Yes.
Maybe even Panhandle, who knows? But the bottom line is, if you come and see this machine, it is a soft wash system that can actually pressure wash, and I mean it can actually surface clean. Now, some of you guys are going to say, well, I can do that with my downstreamer. Well, no, that's downstreaming. His is actually a direct application piece of equipment, one power plant, one pump that does it all. It soft washes and pressure cleans and surface cleans all with one piece of machinery, which is something that's really cool.
Yeah.
Trudy, I've never asked you, do you think if this holds up, do you think this is going to change things in the way where it could possibly dedicated pumps the way we once knew them? Is it going to make them obsolete? I mean, seeing how
I
downstreaming, downstreaming is so popular, right? That this would make more sense because now you've virtually got a pressure washer that not only can still downstream if you want it to, but you can control. We can control even better than we could even use less chemical with this machine versus even a downstreamer potentially and still get the same results. I mean, I think it's gonna change things. The verdict is.
Got Lori, Michael. We got a heavyweight dancing bear.
We just got.
I don't know who this heavyweight dancing bear is, but I want to meet.
Hey, it was kind of like last night. Remember, all those people came in and hit us like all at one time.
I don't know, but I want to meet this heavyweight dancing bear. So he better come to my event, or she may. Because I just love the name. I just want to meet this person now. We
Ray
got Big
Price is on
Froggy
his
Pimpin back
way.
in. Hey, Lori. I hope you're having a good evening.
Lori joining us again tonight.
Yep.
Michael Musselwhite.
Oh, we got
what
Bruce
happened
Martin.
to the sound? Don't tell me we lost the sound. Oh, no. Tell me. Somebody tell me out there they can still hear us.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay.
Look at this. John Majak's in the house.
Oh, hey, John.
John.
Hey, Sean Hodges. Look at that. We got some heavy hitters tonight.
We got some Sean Hodges in the house. What's up, Sean?
I do want to say about last night. Last night, I had the pleasure of sitting in with two of the most influential, knowledgeable men in the industry. So every time they ask me to come in, I always say yes. Even on my son's birthday, because these guys are top of the line.
Well, we appreciate you. And Bruce Martin, prayers to John Tornabene, his health issues. Guys, remember that. John's going through a little bit of tough spell. He lost his mom right after the PWNA show, and now he's got some problems going on.
Hey, Jay Farmer. Hope you're doing well. And Ray Price is here. How much for a shirt? What shirt are we talking about? Whose shirt are we talking about?
The one you got on.
Oh, this one.
She's got the PWI Elite shirt on.
My booty. Nothing on that. Can you see it?
Yep, we can see it.
There we go. We give a lot of shirts away at the event.
First 4 guys tonight, because I think we got some new guys. As long as you're a new guy getting a shirt. If you don't have a shirt, the first 4 guys hit my inbox. The first 4 will get you guys a shirt. And by the way, Trudy, you know what I forgot?
Oh,
Marco is not coming on tonight How are we going to give this thing away? How do we give this thing away?
Hmm.
This is a $200 cookbook. What do we do?
Little's pressure watching's coming to the event if he has to drive or fly.
Should we pull a John Tornabeni and ask some random question, and the first person that says it, we give them a cookbook? What do you think?
I think so. Eugene Regland is new. Hello, welcome to the industry and to the group.
Dale Turner, how are you doing, Dale? First of all, let's see who's listening. Who wants a cookbook? Somebody answer. If you want a cookbook, say, I want a cookbook. Say, I want a $200 cookbook.
Exterior cleaning.
Let's see who really wants the cookbook. How's that?
Robbie Beavers. Hey, where are you located, Robbie? Hey, Chris Albright and Brad Laney's here.
Okay, I think Brad Laney. I think he was first. I think he was the first guy to say I wanted a cookbook.
I see that too.
Guess what, Brad? Guess what? You won the cookbook. Brad won the cookbook. He is the winner. Hey, Brad, make sure you message me on Messenger. Guys, message me on Messenger, and I want to go ahead. I'll post my thing on here, and we'll get you guys can get the cookbook, man. Brad, hit me up. I want to go ahead. You 4 guys that don't have a shirt that want a shirt, I'm wanting to give 4 shirts away. So make sure that you make a try to message me, and let's see if we can get you guys that shirt. Let me put my link into my thing here, Trudy.
Yes.
I almost called you Christy, Trudy.
Oh no.
I was talking to Christy when you called me. Are we going to go on the show tonight?
Yeah.
There's my link, guys. It's that unknown Facebook user, which is I think is kind of funny.
Mm-hmm. Since everybody knows you.
I don't know why it comes up like that. I don't know what the deal is, but sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it comes up with my right name, and sometimes it doesn't. Let's see if I go over and switch over to another platform. I wonder if I come on as National Cleaning Expo. I don't know where that spammer. We got a spammer, and I don't know where they're coming in at. But I tried to look for them, and I couldn't find them. There we go. There's my Facebook user, guys. We're gonna wrap the show up though, guys. Okay. It's all yours, Trudy. You wrap it up, take us out, but I'm gonna do this really quick. NationalCleaningExpo.com, guys. January 18th and 19th, guys, right there at the beach, man. We're gonna have a beautiful time. It's a free event. Make sure you register at National Cleaning Expo. It's all yours, Trudy.
Perfect. Tickle Pink is awesome if you like the dye marker. Joshua just asked a question. But I would like to thank everybody for coming on. And I'd like to thank the contractors that voted me Vendor of the Year. It's a very great honor. I'm so proud because it does come from the contractors, and it makes me feel like I'm doing my job and I'm supporting you and helping you guys out. So thank you guys for that, whoever voted. And I would love to meet each and every one of you at the event in January. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have so much fun, and just the networking and just talking to each other and just learning from each other is huge. So it's going to be a great event. You guys are going to learn everything, and I can't wait to see you guys in January in Florida. So you guys have a great evening and a wonderful weekend.
And Brad Laney, make sure you message me on Messenger. My link is in the chat there. Message me on Messenger, Brad. You know what? I'm going to also throw my phone number in there, because in case you can text me, in case you can't find me on Messenger, I don't reply. That's my number. Any of the 4 guys that wants the shirts, I only had one. Bruce Martin, we'll get that out to you, man. Thanks for messaging me. I got 3 more shirts for guys who have never gotten a shirt. Model it one more time just from the front there. Show them the front there, Trudy. Yep. There it is. Ba-boom. That's it. If you guys want one of those shirts, we will get you one in the mail. Appreciate everybody tonight. Thanks again, Trudy. We'll see
You're
you next
welcome.
Wednesday on Wednesdays with Wickham, guys.
Yes.
NationalCleaningExpo.com, guys.